you going, guys? Matt Preston here, built Prado. Another video, another day, let's do it. Alright, today is the review and unboxing of the HIMA Air Swag. Okay, so when you get it, it arrives in this huge box. And then yeah, these two bags, one was for the swag, one was for the mattress. And then you get your pole bag, which I've already opened. And you get this little bag, which will be for the pump and the little fitting. So, and you also get this little rope bag. So you get 6 guide ropes and 9 of these little pegs here when you get your swag. So here is the swag when it's rolled up. As you can see, it fits quite small. And then here is the mattress rolled up. So that is honestly a little bit big. I super light, it's just a mattress, but that is quite big. So you can see how it's a bit different to normal swag, where you'd be able to just roll it up. You've got 2 sort of different bags. Okay guys, so for reference, this is how quick it takes to pump up the double swag. So pretty stoked that it's sort of self-forming. The dog's freaking out. I'll try and pull it out a bit at the bottom. Oh, and I'll just try and hold it up a bit. There you go. So it's actually pretty impressed. Now it's naturally falling over a little bit. I can keep going a little bit. Is that pretty? That's it. Now I'm really excited about this one because these are the future. Now I've already got it fully set up. It takes like 20 seconds to pump up, and you literally just pump it off this here. It's so easy. There's actually 3 different threads on this. Pretty much unscrew this one, and then you just put the pump in there, and it pumps it up, as you can see. Now it's a solid thing when it's set up, and it's really high as well on the inside, which I'm stoked about. So it's a lot higher than our old swag, which is the King's one. It's got these little storage compartments in here, so it's got 2 here and 2 here. And I just opened one of the windows, and you can see, it might be hard to show a camera, but it's the height of the swag. Like, they're absolutely huge compared to the Kings. And you can also, there's a zip here for the screen door. So let's say it's raining and you don't want to open the sides because the rain will get in. You can actually sort of crawl out this way, which is really cool. As you can see, it's quite a big opening. This is like almost like 900mm by 900mm. So super happy about that. It also comes with this little shoe section. So you can either obviously put your shoes onto this if it's raining, or if you want to get your mud off or something, put your shoes on there, which is really nice. Now the measures are 2.2 by 1.5 width, so it's quite a big swag and matches the color of the car. And these are the hook tie downs that it uses for the rope, and it actually just comes in a little black PVC looking like roll up when you unpack it, and it folds out to this massive thing. Now this is just the material that folds over the zip, so when it rains, as you can see here, the rain can't get in the zip, it just runs off the side. And I'm also super stoked that this has the Edges Don't Sag in, because the King's one is famous for having the edges that sag in. But if I sort of flip this over, you can see how that's not even sagging in at all. So it just feels so much bigger in here, which I'm so happy about. Okay guys, so I just thought you run through some stats about this swag, just so you know what you're looking at when you get one yourself. Now, there are zips on all these pipes, so you can actually unzip them and get access to the tube inside if you need to do a repair. But this is a 380 GSM ripstop canvas, okay guys? So UPF 50 plus, which is just standard UV protection. Yeah, like I said before, 2.2 long, 1.5 meters wide. So I think the King swag is 2 meters long and similar width, maybe even slightly wider. But I can already tell you, having that extra 200mm in length is a bonus, okay? So I'm quite tall, and I already know that I'm gonna have space for a bag in here, whereas before that was impossible. It's got 4 points that you can peg down in each corner. And it's got like a seatbelt material. It's very strong. So there's one on each corner, and then obviously you got your guide ropes for that end and that end to tie up the little veranda bits, so you can have your window open and the water won't get in. And I also will say this mattress is very comfy because it's got this sort of like soft, you can see there, see how the bottom's like that, which is what the King's one is, but this, they've gone an extra mile and put this sort of fluffy soft bit on top, and it makes it super comfortable. So I will say that is a huge bonus of this mattress. And this swag, it has not only the 2 side doors, which is like, you know, pretty traditional, pretty normal, which is what the King's one had, But it also has 2 going that way as well, like I said before, and they're huge. So you can open up 4 doors, have 4 entry points, which is just an absolute win in my opinion, because the more entry points the better. If you want to get, if I have a bag down there, I can just open up the window instead of opening up the door. Now it's a bit of a random thing to pick on, but these zips are actually so nice. They're matte black and they just flow so smoothly, and not even I was picking up on it. Like my missus was actually saying when she used the zips, they just flow so much nicer. So a bit of a weird thing, but if you're gonna use the zips all the time, so I'd mention the zips are really nice. Also, this swag, it's a bit different when you pack it up. So it has 2 bags. One is a big bag, which has just the mattress in it, and then one is a bag just for the swag. So instead of like rolling it up, you kind of got 2 big bags, which is very different. If you're a swagger, you'll know that's very sort of unusual. But we will try it like that. But if that sort of doesn't work for us, what we'll try and do is we'll actually roll it up like a normal swag, and we'll put the pump inside, so then we can just unroll it like a normal swag at camp, which should be a good idea. Okay guys, so this is the pump you get. Now it's pretty standard looking, but it's actually got 2 slides. One's is an inflate and one's a deflate. So you're obviously gonna make sure you put it on the right side when you pump it up. And then this is the adapter. So this is literally one end here, and then the other end's got your 3 toggles. Now we pumped it up without using these 2, literally just the one in the middle. Plug that bad boy in, and then we just go on this one, go to deflate. Literally just fits on like that, and you pump away. And then to deflate it, just pull this out, put it in deflate, and do the same. So super stoked with how simple they've made that. Now it is quite big, as you can see, probably chunkier than some swag poles. So hopefully we can sort of do it like this and roll it in the swag, because I feel like they'll just make it so much nicer to take it around knowing it's in there. Worst case scenario, we'll just put it in another bag that it comes with, and we'll have the swag rolled up, and then that in a separate bag, which is no biggie. And you get 4 of these little poles, and they come like this, and as you can see, I've just clipped this one together, pretty standard, just got the simple little join there. So these poles you obviously stab through here like this, put it on the ground like this, and get a rope from there to the down, and then you can get yourself a little veranda going, which is nice if you want to do that. That's also an option. Okay guys, so we've literally just rolled it up, took a few minutes, and as you can see, it's actually quite small and it's a lot lighter than the King Swag. So I think we're going to travel like this. Now inside here has the pump, the adapter, and the strings and guide ropes. So pretty happy with it. A little bit lighter, and we used the straps it came with, which have little like locking buckles, and we just tied a knot in the straps with the reference point, so every time we tie it up we know how hard it is. And it's actually a little bit loose, because from experience you do it mega tight and then they snap really early, but there's a bit of leeway in this, so hopefully the strap will last longer. So super excited by this if you can't tell, and I can't wait to take on many camping trips and test it out. So thanks for watching guys. There's a review. If you want to get one yourself, link